الدنيا تضيق خلقك، الحمد لله ما حد بياخذ منك رزقك. هدي وارتاح ثابر واطمح من حقك، بس بلاش العين. لا 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 ما تسوى الدنيا تضيق خلقك، الحمد لله ما حد بياخذ منك رزقك. هدي وارتاح ثابر واطمح من حقك، بس بلاش العين.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to the ITV TV viewers. My name is Nizam Davids. I am from the Santon Islamic Association. I'm the coordinator for today's open day event for Masjid Duha in Santon, Johannesburg. Welcome on this beautiful day to our community, Muslim and non-Muslim community. We hope to host you to this beautiful occasion today.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Hairi and my wife is here, Yusrulia, and my daughter Arisa. And we are here to establish. We just been here in South Africa, Johannesburg, for 2 months, and then it is our. We are here to basically to establish our contacts with the locals, particularly with our Muslim friends over here. And it is also to learn the activities as well as the program that the Santon Islamic Center offer in Johannesburg. It is a great event, and we saw lots of people, Muslim and also non-Muslims. They are here to understand each other, and then to create or to strengthen the relationship between, I believe, between the Muslims and as well as with the non-Muslim. We are really glad, and then I would say that it is a good program to bridge the gap between different culture and different religion.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Ziad Munshi and I'm with the Santon Islamic Association. Alhamdulillah, it's the 15th of September, Saturday, and we're hosting our open day here in Duxbury in Santon. Alhamdulillah, it's been a good day so far. The object of the exercise is to try and invite our neighbors, try and give them some exposure to Islam, try and welcome them into our area, get a taste of some of the cultural, the traditional foods, get to meet and greet, socialize with them a little bit, and also just get them to understand what actually transpires at the mosque complex. Alhamdulillah, I'm fortunate to be joined by Abdul Salam, who alhamdulillah took to Islam 3 years ago and has reverted. I'm going to hand over to Abdul Salam to just hear from him about his journey into Islam.
Inshallah, I've got a very interesting story. 3 years ago, I was watching a YouTube clip, and that YouTube clip was by Movement from Zimbabwe. And the title of that clip was Who is a Good Muslim? And I gave that clip a chance. I watched the whole of that clip. I still remember well, that clip was almost 1 hour long. And after that, my life was never the same. I got to understand what Islam is about. It's such a peaceful religion, and I thought this is what I want to give my life to.
Jazakallah for that, Abdul Salam. Abdul Salam, tell me, I mean, it's interesting you said it was a YouTube video. You know, we find technology being used in various scenarios today, and alhamdulillah, it actually brought you closer to the deen. What have you enjoyed the most about having reverted in recent times? So what do you enjoy about Islam?
Mostly, I've grown a lot in terms of my relationship with Allah. I understand what the purpose of life is about. I understand I've got to enjoy life in this dunya. But more than anything, the purpose of my life is more than what the dunya offers. While I enjoy the dunya, that enjoyment should be, the sole purpose of that enjoyment should be to worship Allah in all aspects of my life, and that has been a peaceful life.
Jazakallah so much. And maybe just one last question, Abdul Salam. Do you have any advices for us South African Muslims that have been born into the deen? So is there something you can think of that we should be doing more of to try and assist in terms of reverts, or trying to attract some of our communities that are outside the fold of Islam?
I think the most important thing, and at this point I'm gonna stress a lot, as Muslims, we've got to make sure that our lives on a daily basis, we live Islam. I'm gonna give you a classical example. I was recently in Namibia, and I was working with the two brothers there. On my phone, even in my car, I listen to a lot of movement. On my cell phone, I've got an app that reminds me of prayers wherever I am. And these two brothers, they had the prayer reminder, and they were so surprised. They asked me, "Are you a Muslim?" I said, "Yes." And the one brother said, emphatically said, "I hate Islam." I said, "Why?" And then he said, "Because those people, they kill people." And that's where the conversation ended. Inshallah, because they were always in my car, I always listened to movement. After some time, they said, "Hold on, the message that we're hearing from this Islamic teaching is totally different from our understanding of Islam." And they totally changed the way they looked at Islam, and they were very interested in learning more about Islam. Even now, I still have them on my WhatsApp. We share a lot. I send them a lot of clips, Islamic clips. They're very interested. I think for us as Muslims, we have to constantly be in touch with our Islamic values and listen to a lot of Islamic messages around people, so that people get to know. The reason why people, I would say they hate Islam is because they don't get a chance to be closer to Muslims and get to understand what we are all about. And they even said, even you, the way you relate to people, the way you talk, you're such a peaceful person. Inshallah, my name actually is Abdul Salam, which is Ambassador of Peace. I said, this is what Islam is about. That's my message to all of us as Muslims.
Jazakallah so much. That's our brother Abdul Salam. Some very, very valuable advices for us to take heed to and to learn from and to put into practice. Jazakallah so much for your time. May Allah grant you lots of success in this world and in the akhirah, inshallah.
Alhamdulillah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah, 15th of September 2018, we had the Santon Islamic Association Masjidul Duha Open Day. Alhamdulillah, beautiful event where we are opening the masjid to all the visitors and our neighbors and surrounding people of the Santon region to come and view the masjid, immerse themselves in the culture of Islam and witness and experience the ritual and tradition of Salah and what the masjid is. And this is in line with what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us in the Holy Quran. Udu'u ila sabili rabbik bil hikmah wal maw'idatil hasana. Invite people to the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with wisdom and good and kind gestures. Hidayah is only in the hands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and all we can do is convey the message and showcase and demonstrate to the public and the vast majority of South Africans what Islam is. And alhamdulillah, this is what this initiative is, showcasing the masjid and Islam to the people of the region. And inshallah, we make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He accept our efforts and more people come into the fold of Islam, inshallah. Wa ma alayna illa al-balagh.
Okay. Hi, I'm Keith Jaji. This is my wife Fanny. We're here at the open day. So today we just learned a bit about the Islamic religion. First time exposure. We got to know about a few things about the religion, a few practices, and about the rituals and what exactly they mean. And it was good. And it was very informative and educational. I think honestly, I did not have any understanding of the religion. Just here and there, things that you see in media, online. But now it's a bit more clear. And we got some literature as well that we can just basically get to know a bit more about the religion.
لا 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 ما تسوى الدنيا تضيق خلقك الحمد لله
With me, I have the sister Faiza Munchi. She is part of our welcoming coordinating team, and they do a fantastic job just setting up the welcoming station. So I'm going to hand you over to Faiza.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We're just here to welcome our guests in the area, from the community, and hoping inshallah that they'll come out to see what the masjid's about, just really enjoy the time meeting Muslims and I guess enjoying our hospitality in so many ways. Jazakallah.
Okay, I feel that when you choose something as a career, there is no such thing as this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. So if you choose something where you're going to study at university, it's okay to change it later in life. If you want to do something different, always go with how you feel. And if something makes you feel good, then go with it. I was studying stockbroking. I did not intend to be an artist. I did not intend to exhibit internationally with Shine. Our intention was never that. I just went with my passion. And my passion was what I found in a paintbrush. So when I do calligraphy, it stills my soul. When I do my artwork, when I design for my clients, all of us, when we do it from our soul, we do it from ourselves. So if you do something, do it with the right intention. And intention is important. If you're doing it just for monetary value, you're never going to be fulfilled. So even though money can buy you a lot of things, it might not fill your soul with the goodness that you know you have. But when you do something like what we do, we teach as well. So the gratitude that you feel is fulfillment enough. So exposing what you do maybe to different genres of work or different careers, expose yourself before you settle on one thing. And I know the youth think that money is everything. Money is not everything. I think how you feel and how something makes you feel, that's very important. So I think that if we are going to do something and you're going to be choosing a career in whatever you choose to do, so long as you're doing it and you're able to help the next person, then choose something. Like you had mentioned earlier, an accountant can help an NGO by giving free service. So in anything that you do, if your intention is good, then go with it.
Hi, my name is Tabiso Kwala. I'm with Vincent Kumalo. Here, just on the side of mine here. We were invited by Arif Ibrahim. He's staying in Waterfall. He invited us long time ago, but we had no time as we were always at work. But today we thought, why not? Let's give it a try. And then when we got here, he introduced us everywhere. We went to the sessions, learning sessions. When we got there, they explained how everything is working here. They explained everything, who Allah is. Everything what we do, and with His name. Whatever, there's no one who is bigger than Him. He is the code, the greatest of the greatest. And I can tell you, whatever is happening here, it tells you God is there. God is great. He's the greatest of the greatest. Assalamu alaikum wa alaikum salam.
That's what he told us. And then we learned that whatever you do, you have to respect each other. Whatever you do, if ever you got problems, you see the world in a different way. You learn to have peace in your mind. Whatever comes your way, you deal with it peacefully. And whatever you do, you respect him. There's no one like him. Thank you. Jazakallah. Here to my
name is Vincent Kumalo. I'm from Chambisa. Mr. Arif Ibrahim invited us here to just come and learn everything here. And then we learn, we understand, they teach us everything, why they take out their shoes. We enter inside the mosque, they teach us everything, and we do understand. And we love to be here. It's a very nice place to be.
Hi, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm here with Tina, who has taken some time out, valuable time out in a day, to come and join us for a few minutes at the Santon Islamic Association Open Day. Tina, tell me, firstly, what prompted you to take time out of your busy schedule on a Saturday and come out and visit us?
First of all, I live in the area, and every Friday I see the crowds, and I'm very interested. But I have been to mosques in Singapore and in other places too, and I really wanted to see what happened here, how different and how similar you were. Yeah.
Thanks very much. And Tina, just tell me, I'm just browsing around and going through the exhibits, listening to some of the talks inside the mosque itself, sampling some of the data. What has that experience been like versus your expectation?
Pretty much what I expected, except that it's very beautiful. I love the painting, the colors. I love the carpet and the idea of all facing in one direction. I found the two people who spoke to us to be very different to each other, but beautiful. I love the experience, the gentleness of it, and to me, I was quite amazed by the academics of it and how much praise is put on people who've really, really studied. So I really enjoyed that. Thank you.
Well, that's Tina. Thank you very much, Tina, and we hope to see you at our next visit. Thank you very much.
I'm Elizabeth from Morningside, and we live nearby, and we've often wondered, we're interested in what happens here, so we've come to the open day, and it's been very welcoming and very informative, and we hope to learn more in the future.
Yo, so what's up guys? I'm meet with these two kids here. I've never met them in my life. I just want to know what their opinion on this day is. So, what do you think about, why is this day so important for non-Muslims?
This day is so important because all non-Muslims can learn about Islam and become Muslims and all of this stuff. Put some food and stuff there, and there's a Islamic talk inside there that all of us can learn.
What's your opinion on this day for non-Muslims?
That thing is come for Muslims, and they can have pride. They can take some books to learn about Muslims.
The whole point of this day is to blend in with the Islamic spirit, everybody. So, thank you everyone. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Tell us why you came out today.
Because I follow Celtics Opens on Instagram, and I saw the post, and I've been to Turkish Mosque, but I've never been here, and this is closer to.
Hi, you said you're Rosie. Nice to meet you. Tell me why you joined your mom.
Because I like food. I love that. I think it was nice food.
Thank you very much.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It's Ziad Munshi from Santon Islamic Association. It's just after about 1:30 in the afternoon. Alhamdulillah, we've had a very successful open day at the Masjid al-Duha here in Duxbury in Santon. We've had some quite a few families come through. We've done some interviews, as you would have seen some of them, some very positive feedback. Some people have been actually overwhelmed by it. You know, and some people also, the perception that they had of what actually transpires at the masjid versus what they've experienced has also been some lessons to take. So all in all, a very, very positive afternoon for us. I think a very successful day. You know, alhamdulillah, Santon Islamic Association and its neighboring suburbs have pulled hard together to put this day together for us. It's been a good day, and I encourage some of the other neighborhoods and other masjids in the area to carry out similar effects. I know there are a couple of open days that are taking place, but it's actually a very good experience for the community. It's a good opportunity to draw the community towards Islam, get them to experience some of the Muslims in the neighborhood from a meet and greet perspective, as well as just to get some answers, some questions answered on their behalf. So Jazakallah for tuning in, really appreciate it. And from Santon Islamic Association, Ziad Munshi, Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
لا 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 ما تسوى الدنيا تضيق خلقك، الحمد لله ما حد بياخذ منك رزقك، هدي وارتاح تابر واطمح من حقك، بس بلاش العين. لا 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 ما تسوى الدنيا تضيق خلقك، الحمد لله ما حد بياخذ منك رزقك، هدي وارتاح تابر واطمح من حقك، بس